Good evening, everyone.
Good evening. I, Vinay Tiwari from Babasaheb Gaudi Institute of Management, welcomes you all for the wonderful event that is National FDP on Effective Marketing Strategies, including digital and pandemic. Please allow me to tell you something relating to my institute, relating to Maramandir, relating to Babasaheb Gaudi Institute of Management Studies. Maratha Mandir is a charitable institution. It was established on March 1945 by founder President Lieutenant General Sri Jivaji Sindhe of Gwalior, along with Founder General Secretary Sri Baba Gaude, a senior police officer. The Babasaheb Gaudi Institute of Management is set up under the umbrella brand of Maratha Mandir. Maratha Mandir started a management institute on 31st July 1997, which is popularly known as MSBIMS. Maratha Mandir's Babasaheb Gaudi Institute of Management fosters an environment of academic excellence and for over 23 years has gained a reputation as a leading management institute, offering prime management education. Dynamic and competitive culture enhances the academic, personal and social participation of the student. The process of developing knowledge adopts holistic approach rather than just a driven perspective. Leads to creation of more ethical and value-driven decision makers. See, why the FP is important and why the webinar is to conduct, because FP is to conduct it, it provides a platform to participants to upgrade and knowledge in the field of management. It aims at faculties and skills and knowledge that are essential for including diverse value in students and guiding monitoring their progress to career. The program simply aims at learning the pedagogical research skills of the participants. Let me introduce our director, Dr. Vidya Hasangadi, to give us a welcome address. Over to Dr. Vidya Hasangadi.
Good evening to one and all. I'm pleased to welcome you all to our today's Enlightening National Faculty Development Program, which is a webinar titled as Effective Marketing Strategies Amidst the Pandemic, including Digital Strategies. Now, this subject itself is so topical in nature, and it is the need of the hour. The pandemic has made the entire world topsy-turvy.
Internet nahi hai.
The organizations and customers, how do they connect to each other? So digital marketing is the only way out. I'm very glad to announce here that this program is organized in association with Indian Accounting Institute.
Madam, 1 minute. Vignesh Prabhu sir is joining. Please take him immediately up. And welcome Prabhu sir. Welcome Honorable Prabhu sir.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah,
Please
fact,
go
sir,
ahead.
Yeah, sir,
Yeah.
we will stop
Dr.
everything
Vidya,
because we know your time is too precious. So we know that you have got G Summit today, and you are the Sherpa of India for G20.
Let Dr. Vidya speak. Very well. Let Dr. Vidya continue. Then
Okay,
I'll speak.
Vidya madam, you continue. Vidya madam.
So I welcome Honorable Sureshji Prabhu, our cabinet minister, ex-cabinet minister. I mean, it's a delight to have him on the platform. So I was talking about today's webinar. Today's webinar is conducted in association with Indian Accounting Institute, Thane branch. And we have chosen this subject, and we have one of the best speakers, a young and dynamic entrepreneur, to address the topic of digital marketing. Our management of my faculties, my staff, and my students join me in welcoming you all to this platform. A lot of my faculty friends all over India are in the, are the participants. They are listening to the webinar, and I welcome all of them. Our institute is 23 years old, and we run MMS, that's Masters in Management Sciences. It's a 2 years program affiliated to AICT and University of Mumbai, And we also run a PhD program in management studies, which is affiliated to University of Mumbai only. At BGIMS, we deliberate on scientific syllabus coverage and practical pedagogy. Admission inquiries for the MMS programs are on, and I appeal to all students, forthcoming students, okay, that our admissions are on, and they should take the opportunity of taking admission into this majestic management institute. We are proud to have Sureshji Prabhu as our chief guest. The speaker is one Mr. Karan Shah, who's young and dynamic entrepreneur and a visiting faculty to various IIMs. We are proud to have the bigwigs from University of Mumbai as organizers. I take this opportunity of thanking Dr. Nishikant Jha and CA Santosh Ghag for associating with us. Both of them gave us a rocking support for organizing this webinar. I'm sure you all will be enlightened at the end of the webinar. We look forward to your feedback, and I welcome all of you once again. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you, Vidya ma'am. I would like to introduce Dr. Nishikant Jha to tell you something relating to Indian Accounting Association Thane branch.
In fact,
Dr.
I will
Nishikant Jha
request,
is the
Sir,
secretary
yeah,
of
yeah.
the
I
we
will
will
Accounting
request
Association
Prabhu
Thane.
sir, time is quite
Member
precious
Board
for
of
us to
Studies,
join very shortly.
F and
to the,
BFM, University of Mumbai. He is a coordinator of BAF in Thakur. He is a university recognized guy, PhD and MPhil. He is author of maximum number of books. He has active and very popular website of his own. Now over to Dr. Nishikant Jha.
I will request Nishikant Jha sir
But I know,
request
sir,
Prabhu sir to
sir's
first
time
talk.
is very valuable.
Yeah,
So
and
I will request, yeah. Yes, I will stop, and I'll request Santosh sir to introduce Suresh Prabhuji sir, and then after his speak, I will give my
Please,
speech.
please.
Thank you,
Thank you,
sir.
Nishikant sir. Thank you, Dr. Nishikant Jha sir. Actually, Honorable Prabhu sir's biodata on the internet, I get it for 27 printed pages, and he's that bigger person. And sirs has to join dot at 5:30 for G20 Summit. And sir is the Sherpa of India for G20 and G7. And that's why G20 Summit, which is on Indian-Africa relationship today, he is the host, we can say. And that's why his time is quite precious over there. And still, because of our persistent request, sir has obliged us to come here. So, sir, you have come here. We are very grateful. And I know your time is precious. So, first, we'll change our protocol. Before having your introduction, we will ask you to speak, and then we will introduce yourself to the participants after you, because after you leave for a meeting for G20. So it's over to Prabhu sir with quite huge respect for you. So Honorable Prabhu sir,
Okay.
Suresh Prabhu.
Okay, so thank you very much. In fact, I come out of some other program to rejoin, but let me congratulate you for discussing the marketing strategies, which are at the heart of any business. Because if you cannot market,
Santosh sir,
and then you cannot sell.
I think we are unable to hear his voice.
No, I'm
You're
here.
not. So if you cannot market or you cannot sell anything, you will obviously be out of business, because you produce something to sell, and if you don't sell, you'll not produce something, and therefore the business will come to standstill. So the challenge of marketing is, in normal times also, marketing is a big problem. And when 40, 50 years ago, the books prescribed for the students for marketing would be very typical, that you should be pleasant in person, you should be able to talk properly, you should be able to convince somebody. And a good salesman was considered to be one who can sell a refrigerator to an Eskimo. That is how we used to feel about it. But today, the world has changed a lot. And Eskimos know about the refrigerator more than anybody else. So therefore, we don't need to have the same attitude and same strategies and same techniques to sell it. Today's world has become more discerning. more knowledgeable, and in a way the whole world is on your fingertips, literally. So you don't have to travel to that place to sell something, but you can use the digital platform very effectively. And therefore, in this digital world, the marketing is going to be more challenging. People might say it's easy. Yes, it is easy, because then you can now feel that I can sell my products to the whole world. But in absence of a face-to-face contact, which helped you to relate to that person, and in a way the person was buying a product, but also buying your argument for selling something. And therefore, today's world, it is more challenging, yet easier. So this is like two extremes you have to actually work on. That is easier than before because you can sell it to whole world, and it's more difficult than before because of this digital world not being able to see you physically. Therefore, how do you sell it? It's a different challenge. Country like India offers great opportunity at two levels. One, this particular platform of digital marketing provides you with an integrated market within the country. Just imagine, and this is what my pet topic, so I'm saying, the self-help groups of India, they make some fantastic products. The artisans of India, they produce based on their trade and artisanship, they produce some amazing products. We are not able to sell them because of geographical hindrances. Today, they will be able to sell it to anybody in the country. So it's a one unified market. There was no restriction earlier, except agriculture, which incidentally has been removed recently by the Prime Minister. That now agriculture has become one integrated market because agriculture market commissions and all those the policy blocks have been removed. But that is one part. But other than that, there was already one integrated market. You could sell from Assam, you can sell it to Kashmir. Technically, theoretically, but not practically. Because the distance was too much. Traveling cost and time was a lot, and therefore it was not possible. And the volume was small. An artisan is not going to come travel from with his carpet in Kashmir unless he's becoming part of an organized trade. He's not able to travel by carrying his one carpet on his back and go to other places to sell it. But now that's an advantage that this market, which was already unified, will offer an opportunity within the country. Second opportunity comes because you can sell this product, again, the type of product that I mentioned, globally. In New York, you can sell an artisan's product for 100 times more than what it sells on Indian street, because they will recognize the art and they will be able to pay for it, and they will feel it's an exotic. And therefore, the platform offers an opportunity within India as well as globally, particularly for the small artisans, traders, and people like that. The challenge is that when you are going to sell it like this, people are now going to judge, as I said, not by your face or by product appearance, but by so many other factors. They'll compare the same product with 20 other manufacturers and say, oh no, I will like to buy this. And that you can choose so quickly on the click of the putting it on the, now you will not even click, you can just touch the screen and can get it. So this is a challenge of huge competition that is coming. And in this context, therefore, we have to work on some imaginative ideas. The government has launched a GEM, Government Electronic Market. That product and that platform offers opportunity, but that is confined only to government, but offers an opportunity to others who can sell their product. In fact, as a commerce industry, I was responsible for this. And I said artisans, self-help groups, small business will get special place on that platform. So we can use this now effectively. This creates opportunity despite the challenges which I mentioned. I'm sorry I'm not able to expand it more because of paucity of time. It's a very interesting topic. I thank all of you for doing this. I thank Professor Ghag for initiating this idea. He's always a very devoted, very forceful person to push new ideas. And thank you for the another good idea that will introduce me after my speech because he's good friend, so he realizes that if you introduce me, these 27 pages, if you read, first time will go, but most importantly, you'll get an image which will be fully defined when I speak, because you'll so it cannot even speak properly. How can he be having this biodata of so many pages?
So
So I'm
not
glad
because
that
of that, your
and you heard me, and therefore now you'll be able to hear I read my biodata. So thank you very much. I'm really sorry I had to go for other program. In fact, I had this confiding program, but I could not say no to Professor Khag, and therefore I joined in. Thank you very much, and I'm also happy about the Cloud Management Institute, a person coming from very humble background, whose name the institute now is named after. And I'm not parochial, but he came from the constituency which I represented in the parliament 4 times, the Konkan. And I'm very happy that such an illustrious institution, which is hosting along with such competent people. I could hear partly Dr. Professor Vidya, and I'm very happy that she has also in very nutshell has really elaborated the content of this very interesting program that is going to be unfolded in front of you. And I can see so many competent people talking. So it's not for me to be there when such competent people can offer much better advice, knowledge, perspective on a subject like this. So thank you very much. All the best to you. Thank you very much.
thank you very much. You blessed
Thank
the
you very
people.
much, sir.
Blessed. I think now I'll introduce the chief guest. Right, we are changing the order now. We introduce the speaker, Honorable Prabhu sir, and then we'll continue. Nishikant sir, is it okay? Correct, na Nishikant sir?
Yeah.
I will introduce Prabhu
Yes,
sir.
sir. Please, please.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Yes,
thank you.
yes. You please introduce.
And it was in fact his birthday on Saturday. So belated happy birthday to Prabhu sir also. So good morning, good evening, everyone. Honorable Sureshji Prabhu sir is a Sherpa to G7 and G20 Summit, as I have just told you. He is the former Union Cabinet Minister for Commerce, Railways, Civil Aviation, Industry, Power, Environment and Forest, and Chemicals and Fertilizers. So many. He's 6-time MP, that is Member of Parliament. And I think everyone knows that whether MP or Ministry, Prabhu sir never went after them, but was gracefully invited to take them up. That is the worth that he has got and the respect that he commands. International commitments of Prabhu sir. He's the chairman of SAC, chairman of India Energy Foundation, Global Water Partnership, Global Foundation of Farmers, World Forum of Global Governance, and believe me, these are only few of what several he holds. He's the youngest chairman of Saraswat Bank, the bank which is 100+ years old, and the bank which is the biggest cooperative bank in the entire Asia. And now it is declared that it has become the bigger bank than even SBI. And for this, the transformation under Prabhu sir's chairmanship was the takeoff. Prabhu sir is the president of the Forum of Chartered Accountants of India in Urban Cooperative Banks. And personally, I am privileged to be the organizing committee member of this forum under his charismatic leadership. And then, friends, I'll tell you, I was also privileged to have the get-together virtually maybe for his birthday on Saturday, the 11th of July. So happy birthday belatedly again to Prabhu sir. He's chartered accountant and LLB and has secured 11th rank the CA exams at pan-India level. And we all know how difficult it is even to pass the CA exam. And he is still at the appetite of knowledge. Even today, he is pursuing PhDs at Mumbai University as well as overseas so that he can give the best to the humanity. He featured in top 3 Indian leaders of the future in the international cover story, The Giant on the Move, in the year 2000. Was the best. He was one of the best 2 ministers in the year 2001. Was declared the best parliamentarian in 2004. And again, these are only few of his accolades. And he's a prolific speaker and lucid orator at various national and international fora. He has addressed a number of national and international seminars, conferences, having various subjects of economic, financial, professional, entrepreneurial, management, academic, social, environmental, agricultural interests. In fact, there are few which I have named, but there are many others. Only during last 3 months of the lockdown, he has addressed as many as
The host
115
has
plus
muted your
webinars
mic.
with totally
The
diverse
host
subjects.
has muted your mic.
Until he
You
addresses
understand?
everywhere so authoritatively that he seems to be the specialist in everything, the master of all. Seems to be humanly impossible what Prabhu sir is doing. Even today, he has to go for G20, but still he made it to this seminar. Although he has got this important commitment for at international arena. His life is fully devoted to the worthy social cause. He is associated with 150 plus NGOs, social, cultural, educational, environmental organizations doing yeoman's job, and he may be very successful politician, but in real sense, he's a true social worker, a great philanthropist. His great service to the humanity is not only in India, but extends to 100 plus countries through various very important bodies and authorities. We can see that Prabhu sir has God-gifted talent and he fully dedicates himself to whatever he does because he wants to give the best to everywhere to the nation and also the world, rather to the humanity at large. Prabhu sir is a true versatile international leader, an administrator, a thorough gentleman, kind-hearted, pure leader with out-of-box thinking, wisdom, passion, utmost courtesy and humanity. I can say this because I know him very closely. I salute to this dear sir and pray the Almighty Lord to grant very good health, energy, long life to this great international visionary leader to serve our nation at the highest level. And I also would like to see the dream project of him, that is the interlinking of rivers, so as to avoid the disasters of floods on one side and the famines on the other. It is next to impossible to fully describe you, dear sir. As I've told you, in fact, the biodata which I got from internet was 27 printed pages. Of course, I have cut it short to a great extent. But whatever I could present before you with the paucity of time and shortest of time, I have done it. So, in fact, it is very difficult to describe, but I think I have done some justice to his towering personality. So, thank you, Prabhu sir, and everyone for giving me this opportunity to introduce none other than Honorable Sureshji Prabhu sir, and also giving me the honor of being the advisor to this webinar. So thanks to Maratha Mandir's Babasaheb Gowde Institute of Management Studies and also to the Indian Accounting Association for giving this honor. Thank you very much. Over to you, Nishikant sir.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, sir.
I think Vinay sir will speak, or should I start? Vinay Tiwari sir?
Yes.
It will be
Please,
better
please,
if you
sir.
introduce Nishikant sir again,
Yes,
because
I will introduce,
when Prabhu sir
welcome.
came, our priorities were different.
Yes. Yes, I will introduce Dr. Nishikant Jha, the Honorary Secretary of Indian Accounting Association, Thane branch. Thane branch. He is a member of the Board of Studies, BAF and BFM, University of Mumbai. He is a coordinator of BAF in Thakur College. He is a recognized PhD guide for MPhil, PhD guide and MPhil. He is author of maximum number of textbooks and active and very popular website of his own. Over to Nishikant Jha, sir.
Thank you, Vinay sir. Thank you, CA Vinay Tiwari sir. Indeed, it is a pleasure and privilege for Indian Accounting Association to have the co-host like Babasaheb Gowde Institute. This is our first joint venture whereby we are having this webinar. I am thankful to our life member Dr. Santosh Ghag sir, who is a family member of IA Thane branch, for making this event possible for all of
Thank you.
the participants. Till yesterday, I have told you, sir, more than 1,800 registration we had. Today, I have checked, it is more than 2,400 registered participants across globe we have for this webinar. So we are really thankful to all the participants for keeping a big faith on us, and I'm really thankful to Honorable Sri Suresh Ji Prabhu sir. This is second time he came on the
Yeah.
platform of IA Thane branch. On behalf of IA Thane branch, to be very precise and particular, our Honorable Chairman Dr. Arvind Luhar sir, he is also Chairman Board of Studies Accountancy, University of Mumbai, and Dr. Kuldeep Sharma sir, he is the Treasurer of Indian Accounting Association Thane chapter, and all four student of mine, Kanishk, Vignesh, Ajit, and Harsal. We have achieved remarkable things during this pandemic. We have taken this pandemic as a challenge. And since last 1.5 months, we have conducted not less than 50 to 60 webinars and student free sessions, whereby we have served more than 2 lakhs viewers, which officially we got a letter from YouTube. So it is a huge achievement
Great.
for
Great.
a branch like.
Congratulations, sir.
Thank you. And we have many chapters across India. And Indian Accounting Association is a association and chapter of American Accounting Association. And amongst India, we are one. And because of we have teacher participant, whereby in Telegram group we have more than approx 7,000 teacher participant. We have more than 5,500 student participant, which comprises student across world. Similarly, whereby in faculty participant, it is participant across globe. So almost all our event is international event, because if you'll see in the chat box, you'll find from North India to South India, everyone is getting all the benefit. And I just wanted to make this aware to you all. Very soon we are coming up with the question answer. This is again different type of webinar, whereby you have stress and other. So that will be there on Sunday. We are having again with the University of Mumbai, Wilson College, 2 days webinar and FDP on cyber securities. We are having 3 days FDP with Acharya College, and regular we are having the session for student. We have 2 days FDP with Thane College. Today also we had one. Tomorrow also we'll be having the another one with Thane College and the Institute of Chartered Accountancy of India. So I'm really proud and privileged with all our associates. Because of them, we are reaching new heights every day. And thank you very much, all the participants, for giving so much of love, affection, and faith to your own Thane branch, your own IEA Thane branch. And once again, I'm thankful to everyone for giving me this opportunity to describe something about IEA Thane branch. Thank you, and over to you, Vijay sir.
Thank you, Nishikant, sir. Thank you, Indian Accounting
Thank
Association.
you,
Thank you
Nishikant, sir.
thank you very much, sir. Now I will introduce Ms. Rajeshri Sone, Assistant Professor of Baba Saheb Gowda Institute of Management, to introduce Advisory Committee. Over to Ms. Rajeshri Sone.
Madam, there is no audio. You have to unmute your mic. Rajeshri, madam, you have to
Yeah,
unmute. You have to unmute your mic.
Good evening, everyone. I am here to introduce you to our advisory committee. We have Dr. Ajay Bhamre, Dean, Commerce and Management, University of Mumbai, Principal at RADAV College, Bhandup. Dr. K. Shanti, Director, HRDC, University of Mumbai. CA, Dr. Professor Jayant Apte, Principal, Ghanshyam Das Saraf College, Malad. Dr. Arvind Luhar, Chairman, ICS-TB Thane. CA Professor Santosh Ghag, Governing Body Member, MMBJMS. Over to you, Vinay sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Rajesh. Now I would like to introduce the today's speaker, Mr. Karan Shah, who is going to take this. Yes, Mr. Karan Shah, the founder of IIT, the Indian Institute of Digital Education, and started 8 years in the education space since then. His efforts have impacted thousands of lives by managing to train more 40,000 students and large corporate online offline. IID today has 4 campuses in Mumbai, Andheri, Churchgate, Thane, Navi Mumbai. Currently, IID runs 3 schools, which include School of Digital Marketing, School of Code, School of Design. IID has also trained large corporations like Mahindra and Mahindra, Volkswagen, Asian Paints, Estee Lauder, and Cosmetics. Aims to step by step change the way education is diverse in our very own country by making it fun and practical experience based on learning methodology with trainers who train not from textbook but from their own experience. He was a student at NMIMS college and also studied private equity and e-commerce strategies at Harvard University. Before starting out his own in the education space, he worked in Edelweiss and soon after moved onto the work with Social Kinetic, one of the Asia's top digital marketing agencies today. Karan is also a TEDx speaker, a visiting the past to over 14 colleges in Mumbai city, frequent speaker at IIMs in India, the frequent by Mirror and Hindustan. Over to Karan sir.
Well,
Over to Karan sir.
thank you so much for this introduction. Thank you, everybody, from IAA Thane, from the Management Institute, to Suresh Prabhuji, and to Santosh sir, to everybody, to Mr. Garg, Dr. Vidya, Tiwari sir, everybody else out here. Thank you so much for having me out here. I'm honored to be sharing a
All the
stage
best.
with all of y'all.
Thanks for joining.
I'm honored to be sharing a stage with all you people and at the same time with Suresh Prabhu sir. And to see so many teachers and students attend this live on YouTube, this is a genuine honor. So thank you so much for this opportunity. And because so many attendees have come today, I heard more than 2,000 people registered for this event.
Thanks for your invitation, Karan sir.
Thank you so much, sir. So
Thanks for
because
accepting our invitation, Karan sir.
Thank you so much, sir. So because so many people have come today, I want to ensure that you have a great learning curve. I can see in Mumbai it's raining very heavily right now, but that doesn't stop us because now we're online learners. So let's learn something interesting and let's get started with everything. So I'm going to quickly share my screen. And my first question to you all is, if you can see my screen, if you can see my screen, if you can hear me, and at the same time, if you can see me, go to your YouTube chat and type yes, yes. Gag sir, can you see me?
Yeah, we are seeing you and your this thing also, presentation also.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. So to all the audiences, I hope you all can all see me, hear me, and you all can all see my screen, which I am showing. Today's topic is effective marketing strategies during this COVID pandemic. Okay. So before I go ahead, I have already been introduced, so I'm not going to spend much more time on this slide. So I'm just going to move ahead to tell you all. My name is Karan, and I'm the founder at the Indian Institute of Digital Education. Everything else, I think I've already been introduced. Going forward, I just want to tell you all that I think that technology has changed our lives to another level right now, and so has coronavirus. And my question to all you viewers right now who are watching this on YouTube is, are we all noticing this change that technology is actually bringing about in us? Okay. So what I'm going to do right now is I am going to show you all, okay? I am going to show you all some slides on my screen, which you all will be able to see. If you agree with the slides that I will show you on screen, I need you to go to the chat bot, to the chat box and type yes, yes. Okay. So quickly type yes, yes once. And before I start my presentation, I always do this quick 2-minute activity where I try getting everyone's attention with me. So what I want you all to do is quickly type yes, yes on your chat. I'm going to show you some slides on my screen. If you like my slides on screen, type yes, yes on chat again. Okay. So I'm going to show you all how the world has recently changed, and with technology and coronavirus, how big a change has happened. Okay. Let's see. So to all the people watching today, I think not so long ago, a marathon used to be a running marathon where people ran from one end of the city to another end of the city, lap 1, lap 2, lap 3. But today, I think marathons look a lot like this. Season 1, episode 1, season 1, episode 2, season 1, episode 3. You know, Netflix and chill has become an absolute regular thing. If you think this is true, go to the YouTube chat and type yes, yes. Okay, let's try. So I believe all of y'all are, I don't know what the age audience right now is, but I think, at least for me, I have seen a cassette. I used to put a pencil inside and rewind. But today, all I see is this one annoying sign, buffering. If you all agree with this, go to the chat again and type yes, yes. I want to keep this very engaging so that your learning curve is very high. Moving forward, we had all of these devices, from a radio to a black and white television to a tring telephone to a kachak camera. We had all these devices. Today, all these devices have been replaced with one single product, which is your smartphone. If you agree, type yes, yes again on chat. Going on, I just want to tell you all that I don't know about you, but the Indian youth, your students, the younger people today, before, when they used to go to a restaurant, they would eat food. Today, I've realized when students or younger people go to a restaurant, the first thing they do when food comes onto the table is they'll remove their smartphones and then they will click a picture of their food and then upload it online. If you have seen such things or you are aware about such things, go to chat and type yes, yes again. Okay, excellent. I don't know if you agree with me, but I just wanted to put a smile on your face. I think back in the days, my father, me, we used to take the newspaper to the bathroom. But today, what we actually take to the bathroom is our smartphone. And I'm not sure about you, but I'm pretty sure that the younger audience of India today is taking their smartphone to the bathroom. And 5 minutes of bathroom becomes 15 minutes of bathroom because they're actually on their smartphone. So I hope you all agree. Yes, yes. And last slide before I get into the actual training is that today, because of coronavirus, we all are forced to study online via mobile phone, via laptop, via webinar. I don't remember when the Indian education system was so strong on webinars. Today, life has become a webinar for a teacher. If you're a teacher, I am sure you can relate to my statement that life is a webinar. But today, just because of coronavirus, we all have started studying online. If you agree, go to chat and type yes, yes. Okay, so I just want to tell you all that India is changing, and it's changing so drastically. Before I tell you how much India is changing and before I introduce today's topic, I just want to tell you 3 very important points, okay, on how much India is changing. My question to everybody, and go to chat and type, what was the price? What was the price of 1 GB of internet data in 2016 before Jio came out? So to buy 1 GB of internet data from Airtel or Vodafone, how much would someone pay? I'm going to see some answers on chat. So I think that people used to pay 250 rupees to Airtel or Vodafone just 3.5 years ago before Jio came out to get 1 GB of internet per month. We used to pay 250 rupees and we used to get 1 GB of internet per month. Okay, Indians were so cheap. If you ever ask them for hotspot day or Wi-Fi day, they would say, nahi dene wala ho. But today, because of Mr. Mukesh Ambani, okay, in 250 rupees, okay, 250 rupees a month, sorry, this is a wrong typo out here, but in 250 rupees a month, okay, in literally 250 rupees a month, we all are getting access. We all are getting access to 1 GB of data per day. I hope you guys are understanding. We're getting access to 1 GB of data per day. 1 GB of data per day. So all I want to tell you all is that data has become so cheap. Okay, it's unbelievable how cheap it is. You get access to 1 GB of data per day and you can now give internet to anybody. It's actually spending 10 rupees a day and getting access to 1 GB of internet per day. So my question to you all, is internet for the rich or is internet for everybody now? If you think everybody, type everybody on chat. I think internet is for everybody now. So point number one, internet is available for everybody. Point number two, India is the world's second cheapest country when it comes to price of smartphone. You can buy a fully functional smartphone with Facebook, Google, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube in under 4,000 rupees in India. You can take an EMI option of 300 rupees a month also on it, which means that India is the world's cheapest country for internet data, and we are the world's second cheapest country for price of smartphones. And the third point is that our Prime Minister is always talking about digital India. And this ensures that India is no more India, but India is now an absolute digital country. And with 5G coming in, we're going to be a Maha digital India. So very cheap internet, very cheap smartphones, and digital India is changing the way we are moving. And this COVID has absolutely changed our entire dependency on digital India. If you think that COVID has changed our dependency on digital India, go to chat again, type yes, yes. Moving on, I read this statistic online on the International Brand Equity Forum. And what that said is that in 2018, we had 40 crore online Indians. Okay. We had 40 crore online Indians. And in 2022, we're going to have 100 crore online Indians, right? Because of cheap data, cheap smartphones, and digital India, 100 crore. So my future question to you, all future businesses, should they be online? Should they be offline? Type on chat what you think. I think that even if your future business will be offline, I think some part of it should be online. If you agree, type yes, yes on chat. Moving on, I was reading the statistic on news18.com, and it said that Indian college students spend 6 hours a day on average on the internet every day. If you agree to this, okay, if you people agree to this, please go to chat and type true or false. If you think it's true or false, please type. If it's true, that's true, I think. If it's false, I think you're probably lying. That same news18.com, which I was reading, said something else. It said that during COVID, digital consumption has moved up to 12 hours a day. And I'm saying digital consumption is in the form of internet, your television, your iPad, your digital tablets, your mobile phone, anything. But if you think this is true or false, type on chat. I see some people are saying that it's more than 12 hours a day. You know, we all need to, I think the future billionaires are going to be eye doctors because everybody's going to have eye problems in the future. So if you agree with me, type yes, yes on chat, and let's get to today's topic. So my quick question before I start is, where is our audience? My question to all of y'all is, where is our audience? Right? Most of us are sitting at home right now. So my answer to this is, I'll tell you where our audience is today. And to learn marketing, we always need to understand, where is the audience? My answer to this is that today, all audience is in their house, sleeping on their bed, with their room's lights off, but their phone's lights on. The next picture I show you on my screen, if you agree with the next picture I show you on my screen, I want you to type on chat yes, yes, yes 3 times. Okay, 3 times. If you agree that this is how most Indian youngsters look like before they sleep at night, please go to chat and type yes, yes, yes. Let me show you an image of how Indian youngsters look today. Like this. If you think this image is true, I want you to smile. And I want you to chat yes, yes, yes. So basically my point out here is that this is now how the customer looks, and this is now the new marketing medium. Very simple. This is how the customer looks, and this is how the marketing mediums. If you agree, just type yes on chat. Only one yes on chat. If you agree, type yes on chat. Okay. So all I want to tell all of y'all is that the marketing funnel has absolutely changed. Before, brands would do ads on television. You would see a McDonald's ad or a Pepsi ad on television. Then people would think about it, and then they would go to a store and buy. But today, things have changed. You know, I was reading digital cable subscription has gone down so badly during COVID. It's unbelievable. Why? Because everyone is now moving to Netflix, Hotstar, Woot and Sony Live and such kind of things. So everything is absolutely changing, and the marketing funnel is absolutely changing. So I just want you all to all see the marketing funnel. To some students out here attending this webinar, if you all do not know what a marketing funnel is, this is a very simple marketing funnel. These are all people. They first get aware about our product, they get educated about our product, then they gain little interest, then they consider buying our product, then they decide to buy, and then they actually buy, and then they actually come out with new clothes and bags which they have shopped. This is how the world's marketing funnel looks like. Okay. Previously, television ads would come somewhere in this bucket called the awareness bucket. You would do a television ad and everybody would be aware about your product. But due to COVID and due to the change in digital India, marketing funnels are now getting replaced and are absolutely changing. And that is what I want to talk about today via this FDP. So for a moment, I want us all to become consumers. Okay. I want us all to be potential customers to some product or the other. Okay. And I want us to create our own decision-making journey. What I want you all to do is I want you all to remember the last time you bought a car or a phone. Okay. Try thinking. Try thinking. For 1 second, stop doing and just try thinking when you bought a car or a phone. Okay. And I want you to go to chat and type what got introduced, how did you get introduced to that car or that phone? And after you got introduced, what all did you do? Quickly go to chat and type. Okay. I see people are saying friends and television ad and stuff like that. Okay, excellent. So I hope you all got the point, right? Let's take a very quick example of a customer's journey. Okay, I'm going to take a very simple example. I've been working a lot in the healthcare segment these days, so I'm going to take an example related to that. I'm going to take a journey of a man called Sanjeev Mehra. Okay. He recently got detected with type 1 diabetes, and now what he wants to purchase is he wants to purchase glucometer just to measure his glucose levels very often. So stay with me for a minute. It's a very short story, please. Okay. So the journey of Sanjeev, who got type 1 diabetes, is now looking for glucometers. Okay. But before that, before we actually look into a story, let's see a Google report. I found a Google report on a pharma user. Okay. And the Google report on the pharma user says that 84% of patients today are looking for stuff online and offline sources. 77% look at search engines first before they buy any product. Okay. And it's absolutely drastically changing these days. It's absolutely changing. Okay. Only 49%, less than 50% are looking at a physician. 35% of them are asking friends, family. So things are changing. And if you see the share of offline, it's absolutely reduced. Right? It's absolutely reduced. So all I'm trying to say is that digital is now the biggest game changer for us, right? So after you read this Google report, I want to quickly take you through Sanjeev to get to know Sanjeev better. Okay, so let's look at Sanjeev a little bit. This is Sanjeev Mehra on my screen. Okay, he's a 40-year-old man. He's a 40-year-old man. He has 2 kids. He has an income of 20 lakhs. Okay. He's proactive on social media platforms. He picks up his phone every 15 minutes. Digital plays an important role in his life. He looks up online for home remedies, for medication, for news, for restaurants. Okay. And most of his decisions today are independent on information available online. I hope you're all understanding this. Okay. So let's quickly go ahead. So once he got diagnosed with diabetes, his diabetes specialist told him that, hey, you should invest in a glucometer, and recommended few brands to him. Brand A, brand B, brand C, brand D. Okay. And the next slides will tell us what exactly he did. Okay. So the next slides will tell us what exactly he did. So let's find out. Okay. So first things first, he went to Google. He typed diabetes checking machine. Okay. And this is what he found. He found an article from Apollo Deck. If you can see out here, he found an article from Apollo Deck, okay, which said position, whatever. They just named some different glucometers for him, okay. After that, he Googled diabetes checking machine, okay. Then look what he did. He went and he found further when he scrolled on diabetes checking machine. Okay, He found an Amazon link which said best diabetes testing machine. And he found a few blogs on FDA approved first blood sugar monitor with finger pricks or blah, 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 blah. Okay, he found something like this. Then he scrolls further, gets results from Amazon, Flipkart, State. What I'm trying to tell you, this is how a entire person researches. They first get their doctor recommends them something, then they go online. After they go online, they'll type something like diabetes checking machine. They'll find some links out there very simply. Okay, they'll find some very simple links out there. And then he went to Google and typed best glucometer in India to find his answer. And this is what he found in a list. Okay, he found AccuCheck in position 1, Buyer in position 2, blah, blah, blah. So you see, he's Googling. Today, before buying, everybody Googles a lot. Okay, everybody Googles a lot. So if I go on out here, he still didn't buy. After this, to validate his choice, he cross-checked with his family, friends, and his specialist. Now, once everybody, his family, friends, his specialist, once everybody gave him that, yeah, you can go with AccuCheck, he goes ahead and he buys something like this. He goes ahead, second, third, fourth, yeah, and more, yeah. Thanks, perfect. He goes ahead and he buys something more. Okay, I hope you're all understanding till here. So, he gets diabetes, he goes to a doctor tells him to buy something. After that, he goes to Google, he searches. After that, he searches a little more on Google, finds a few brands, checks with his friends, and gets a positive response. And finally, goes and gets this product called AccuCheck. Okay. So what I'm trying to tell you all is that today, a customer's journey, what a marketer thinks, may look like this. Okay. It's a straight line. Tell him a product, he gets aware, then he thinks of it, and then he buys. But actually, what a customer's journey looks like is like this. Okay. They first ask their friends, expert, check online, check offline, check with competitor, blah, 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 blah. This is how today's decision-making journey in marketing actually looks like, okay? And the way to influence in this chaos and the way to influence your product, your marketing to your target audience in this chaos is with content and consistency through the right platforms, okay? If you've understood everything till here, that you need content and consistency on the right platforms. If you've understood everything till here, go to chat and type yes, yes right now. Quickly moving on. So I see my yes, yeses. This is how it's all looking like. Okay, awareness, consideration, purchase, retention, advocacy. Guys, I'm going to go live. I request all speakers to please go on mute. Panelists to please go on mute. So all I'm trying to tell you all is that this is the entire marketing funnel. Awareness, consideration, person gets aware, consider, purchase, retention, advocacy. But I want to tell you all that this is all the mediums these days. PR, radio, online ads, social, email, review. And look at what has happened. Awareness was always in the traditional marketing piece. Today, your retention of a customer, getting him to buy a product again, getting him to keep buying from you is all become via digital marketing, loyalty program, newsletter, blog, social media. But also due to this pandemic, people can't go to stores anymore. So everyone are looking up online stores, websites, reading about things online, reading reviews online. How many of y'all buy a product and before buying a product, you read a review? If you read a review, go to chat and type review. This is the new stage. The digital marketing today is in these parts of the world. Your entire marketing funnel after awareness is all gone to digital marketing nowadays. So my question to everybody out here is that where should you start your marketing from in this pandemic? I'm going to give you 4 options as answers. Okay. Where should you start your marketing from in this pandemic? Should it be in the awareness stage? Should it be in the interest stage? Should it be in the desire stage or in the action stage? Go to chat and let me see what your answers are quickly. So I personally believe that now we don't need to stay so hard on awareness. I think due to digital marketing and due to COVID, today you should concentrate all your marketing efforts, okay, all your marketing efforts should be absolutely concentrated on people who are in the desire stage. So what I'm trying to tell you is you don't need to do a television ad to make people aware. Okay. Let competition, let competitors do the awareness. And when the customer reaches the desire stage, okay, where he's thinking, should I buy? When a customer reaches desire stage, he knows that he wants to buy a product. So the customer is thinking, should I buy a product from vendor A, vendor B, vendor C, or vendor D? Okay. That's when you attack with digital marketing. When the customer is sure he wants to buy, but is choosing between vendor A, B, C, D, that's when you attack hard. And that's the power of digital marketing. You don't need to get the customer to be aware or interested. You can find him in the desire stage. Now, a lot of you people might ask me, how can you find a customer in the desire stage? Think about it. If a customer today goes online and buys a acoustic guitar online, that means the customer is in the desire stage. If he typed guitar, he's in the awareness stage. If he typed acoustic guitar, he's in the interest stage. But if he types buy acoustic guitar online, he's in the desire stage, right? And the beauty is that you can work today for only people in the desire stage. So you don't need to do so get sales. You can do this much marketing and still get this much sales via attacking people only in the desire stage. Now, how? I will prove that to you practically over the next few minutes. Okay. So let's get started. So my main point to everybody out here, and this is where most of my sessions main content actually is, that at a very high level, the digital is split in two ways. What you need to understand is that today, if you want to get sales, you need to do marketing. Once you do marketing, people need to come to your website. And once they come to your website, they need to buy a product from you. But at a high level, I will say that to get people to the website, to get people to come to today's webinar, to get people to come to all the FDPs, all these institutions are organizing, there are two major ways. Way one is, I think, social media. Everyone's using Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Pinterest, Twitter, WhatsApp, TikTok till some time back. So when someone is scrolling on Facebook, if they like something you see, they will click on it and then they will come to your website. So that's one important way of getting people to your website. The second important way, I think, of getting people to your website is via search engines. Okay. Because I think human beings are either on social media or the other time they are searching something on Google. Okay. So if you want people to come to your website, you need to ensure that either you're active on social media or you are on the first page of Google for your selected words. I hope you're all understanding this. Two major ways to get people to come to your website. And once they come to your website, okay, I just wanted to tell you all, in Google search, one way is via Google ads, which come in the top. And the second way is via organic search, which you do not pay Google for, which comes here. So to explain that further, whenever you type something on Google, okay, the first 2 or 3 things will always say ad, and they are paid results. They are also known as SEM, search engine marketing. And whatever comes uske niche, organic results, that's called SEO, search engine optimization. So the two strongest ways of getting people to your website is via social media, from Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, and from Google search. My question to everybody out here is, where do you all think there is a more serious audience? Is there a more serious audience on social media, or is there a more serious audience on Google? If you think social media, type SM on chat. If you think Google, type Google on chat. So the answer to this is, the answer is Google. Why Google? Because if somebody goes to Google and types, let's say, best acoustic guitar, okay, whatever comes first out there, he's going to click, and the person's mindset is to buy. When you go to Google and you type running shoes for men, your mindset is to buy a running shoes. You're a very serious customer. You're a very, very, very serious customer. Hence, if you want to improve your sales, today you need to be active on these two mota-moti platforms, social media and Google search. Okay. And once people come to your website, so once you bring them from social media or from Google search to your website, you need to ensure that you collect the customer's name, number, email ID. Why? Because nobody buys a product in the first time they visit your website. Even you, when you go to a shop also, normally you don't buy a product in the first time. You try it one time, go outside, show it to your friend, remove it, say, no, let's check in another store, let's check in another shop, let's check the pricing somewhere else. Nobody buys a product when they come to a website in the first time. Hence, it is important to collect the customer's name, number, email ID when they log on to a website from either Google or from social media. So let's quickly, what I'm going to very quickly do, guys, is I'm going to very quickly explain social media and Google search to y'all very quickly. Okay, just very quickly. So let's start off with Google Ads, which is social search engine marketing. Okay, let's very quickly start off with search engine marketing. So look at this. Today, if I go to Google and I type wooden furniture online, all these results which you're seeing out here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, all these results are Google ads. So today, if you are selling something, whenever, what can I tell about someone who's searching wooden furniture online? If he's searching for wooden furniture online, in the next 1 week, he is going to buy wooden furniture online, the customer. Hence, you need to ensure that your product is coming somewhere out here. Is there anyone who's watching this YouTube video right now? Is there anyone who has ever clicked on any of these links? If you're buying shoes, you're buying watch, you're buying a bottle, you're buying something, have you ever clicked on any of these things? Because I surely have clicked on a lot of these things and have purchased. Hence, today, if you want to improve your sales, you want people to come to your website, it's important today to pay Google and do Google ads like these, so that your product shows up somewhere first out here. Okay. I want to show you a very funny thing that somebody did via a Google ad. Okay. So I'm going to tell you one of the most innovative Google ads that ever happened. And I'm not sure if I can play a video right now, but I just want to quickly tell you all what exactly happened. There was a guy who wanted a job very badly. What he did, okay, he found out the top 5, that time, around 5-10 years back, he found out the top 5 executives of Google, the most popular employees of Google. Okay, he found 5 names. What he did after that is he went ahead and, so let's say the name of one of the top employee was Ian Reichenthal. Okay, let's say the name of an employee was Ian Reichenthal. What this person did is he was seeking a job at Google. Okay, he went and made a Google ad. Okay, he went and made a Google ad on this employee's name. Okay, so I'm gonna try explaining it to you. So when Ian Reichenthal, whatever is, I can't pronounce his name, but let's call him Ian for now. When Ian goes and searches for himself, okay, if Ian ever goes and searches for himself, okay, the top result on Google search was from this guy who was trying to seek a job, and he was asking for a job, and this is what it said. It said, "Hey Ian Reichenthal, okay, Googling yourself is a lot of fun, but hiring me is fun too. Visit my website alecbrownstein.com." Did you understand? So what he exactly did was, he did something very cool. He created ads for these top 5 employees of Google, David Droga, Tony Granger, and he made an ad of their own name and said, "Hey, Googling your own name is very cool, but hiring me is also very cool." Okay. So that's how we actually managed to get interviews with 4 of these people, with David Droga, Jerry Graff, Ian Reichenthal, and he actually got a job offer from these 2 guys. So I just want to share a very cool story, a funny story with you guys. I hope you are liking what I'm saying till now. If you are liking everything I'm saying till now, type yes, yes on chat. So this is how this man got a job. And that's what I'm trying to say. Today, you can get your website to rank on Google for anything specific that you want to do. I'll give you a very small example. My own brand, okay, IID, myself, we have a postgraduate course in digital marketing. And you can see what I've done out here. Let my slide load. It's waiting for a second. So you can see what I've done out here. When somebody goes to Google and types PG, which is postgraduate in digital marketing, instantly IID ka ad will show up out there. Basically, what I'm trying to say is that you can pay Google and you can rank your website for whatever you like. Okay. So if you have a sales mentality, you need to understand that people who type on Google are very serious customers, and it is your job to ensure that your website ranks first when somebody types something on Google. If you understood things till here, type understood SEM, search engine marketing. Understood SEM. Type on chat. I want to see how many people have actually understood SEM. So this is one extremely important way to get sales for yourself. Okay. This is point one. Point number is how to get onto Google search without paying Google. So how can your website come on Google search without paying any money on Google? Without paying money to Google, how to rank your website onto the first page of Google. I will show it to you practically, but before that, let me explain to you that if your website is not rank 1 on Google, your website is fail. It is like buying a shop and hosting a shop in a village in Maharashtra. When you buy a shop, I would like to, if I ever bought a shop, I would buy a shop on the busiest street of Mumbai and the most busiest street of Mumbai. Why? Because I want people to see my shop. Similarly, if you make a website and if you want people to see your to be on the first page of Google, you are not ever going to buy a shop in a village in Maharashtra when no one is going to see it. Similarly, if your website is not ranking on the first page of Google, it is like owning a shop in a village in Maharashtra. I hope you're understanding. Because more than 50%, this is a Google statistic, by the way, more than 50% of the people, when they search something on Google, click on the first link and go away. Less than around 12% of people click on the second link of Google. 8% click on third link. So the point out here is, if you are not on the top 5 results of Google, you are never getting anyone to come to your website. Which is why it's the most important to get yourself on the first page of Google. But remember, Google Ads is where you pay Google and come first, but SEO is where you come on Google live first automatically without paying Google. So your question might be, how to do SEO? If this is your question, how to do SEO, type SEO question mark on Google. Type SEO question mark on Google. I mean on chat. Type SEO question mark on YouTube chat. Sorry, my bad. Type SEO question mark on chat. Very quickly, I am going to today show you a 3-step formula. A very simple 3-step formula on how to get your website to rank on the first page of Google. A 3-step formula. Okay. So let's get ready for my 3-step formula. Step 1. One of the most important things to do when you want your website to rank on the first page of Google is you need to do very good keyword research. Today, you can go and you can buy a tool. Okay, you can buy an online software which can tell you how many people are searching for something on Google. For example, look at this. I have a tool, okay, which is called Keywords Everywhere, which I will show you live. But it tells me how many people are searching things on Google. So if I go to Google and I type courses after 12th commerce, it is telling me that 22,200 people per month are searching for it. If I go to Google and type courses after 12th commerce without maths, it's telling me 2,900 people per month are searching for it. Let me show you a live example. Okay. So I'm going to quickly go to Google. Okay. And you can see if I type digital marketing course in Mumbai, okay, it will very quickly tell me, please hold on a second. It is telling me that 5,400 people per month are searching on Google for digital marketing course in Mumbai. If I go to Google and I type Suresh Prabhu, right, our chief guest for today, if I type his name, it will tell me that 22,200 people per month search for Suresh Prabhu sir. I have this very simple tool out here, and it is called Keywords Everywhere. Please take a note of this and type it somewhere on your chat. Keywords Everywhere. It costs $10 for your lifetime to buy this tool. $10, 700 rupees to buy this for your lifetime. Once you buy it, every time you search something online, Google will tell you how many people search for this. It is very, very, very specific, if you can see out here. So one of the first things that you need to do is you need to find what are people searching online, which is related to your product. So that was step 1. What are people searching which is related to your product? That was step 1. Download this tool for $10 for lifetime. Then find keywords which are related to your product, which is something like this. Step 2, out of all the 3 steps in the formula, this is step 2. Step 2 is ensure that these keywords are relevant to your business. So first, download Keywords Everywhere. Find out the most relevant keywords to your business. Step 2, ensure that they are very relevant to the products you sell. Let me explain with an example. Today, if somebody went online and typed acoustic guitar, okay, and look at this. This entire graph is actually search volume. Okay, search volume means how many people are searching for it from low to high. And the second thing out here on the other axis is conversion rate. How many people will actually end up buying the product? They will convert into a customer, low to high. So you can see, guys, that the search volume for the word acoustic guitar is very high, but the conversion rate is very low. The search volume for best acoustic guitar is a medium, but the conversion is very low. But you can see best acoustic guitar under $1,000, the search volume is pretty low, but everybody who searches this ends up buying your product. Okay, so I want you all to know is that when you make your website for SEO, please don't choose acoustic guitar, don't choose best acoustic guitar, but instead choose a long keyword, best acoustic guitar under $100, under $1,000. The longer the keyword, the higher the intention of a customer to purchase. I hope you understood this. The longer the keyword, okay, so for example, men's running shoes. If someone goes to Google and types that, they want to buy. But if they go to Google and they type shoes, do they want to buy? No, they are just actually there to see images of shoes. But if they type red men's running shoes, they want to buy a product. I hope you all have understood till here, right? So number 1, go and find keywords with search volume. Okay, so put some science behind your keywords. Then ensure your keywords are very relevant and they are long tail, because longer the keyword, higher the conversion rate. Okay, so find the right keywords, ensure that they are long tail in nature, and then step 3, take these keywords that you have and put them in your website's URL, title, and keywords. Let me explain with an example. Get these keywords to go into your website's URL, your link, your heading, your content, your images, your alt tags, your heading. Let me again prove and give reference via an example. Okay. My keyword for my business, okay, my keyword for my business is actually a keyword called, just going to give an example because it's the best example which I can give you. My keyword for my business is digital marketing course in Mumbai, because that's what I do. Okay. You can see it has a search volume of 5,400. Now look at what I have done to my website. Okay. Pay attention. On my website, if you see my URL is the same. Digital marketing course in Mumbai. If you see the title of my page, it's the same. Digital marketing course in. Okay. If I go down further and I read some content on my website, again, you will see I've written digital marketing with our digital marketing course in Mumbai. Okay. If I read further, best digital marketing institute in Mumbai. I hope you all are understanding. Okay. In fact, I've gone a level further. And if you see any of these images, if I just hover over them, see the name of the image. The name of the image also, okay, let me zoom in a little bit. Sorry, 1 second. Okay, sorry, my bad. The name of the image is also Digital Marketing Course in Mumbai Interactive Sessions, or Digital Marketing Course in Mumbai Live Projects. What am I trying to do out here? I'm trying to do only one thing. I'm trying to tell Google's robot, I'm trying to tell Google that my website stands for the keyword Digital Marketing Course in Mumbai. So when anybody goes to Google and types Digital Marketing Course in Mumbai, my website should come first. Via all these attempts, my friends, all I was trying to do was trying to tell Google that my website is important when it comes to this keyword, Digital Marketing Course in Mumbai. And that's how over 6-8 months, 1 year, Google started putting my website on the first page of Google, right? It takes some time, but your job needs to be to find the right keyword via search volume, make sure it's a long tail keyword so the conversion rate is high, and then take that keyword and put it in your website everywhere so that Google understands that when somebody searches for this, your website should come first. If you have understood till here, type understood SEO. Understood SEO. Because then I'm going to take on the third topic right now again over the next 10 minutes. So if you're enjoying, if you're understanding, then go to Google, go to the chat and type understood SEO. Coming to my next topic, as I told you all, that the main ways to get people to your website is either via Google search. In Google search, I explained two things to you all: Google Ads and SEO. SEO and SEM, basically. Google Ads and organic search. Now, Google is done. Now, let's spend time on the next topic, which is something called Facebook ads or Instagram ads, social media. Okay. I want to ask everybody a question out here. Have you ever tried shopping on Amazon, on Flipkart, on Nykaa, on Paytm, or any website, Myntra, Jabong, any website? You tried seeing a product. You didn't buy it that time. But has it ever that the product that you didn't buy, the image of the same product was following you on Instagram and on Facebook? If this has happened to you, type yes, yes on chat. You tried buying a product on Amazon, didn't buy it that time, and every time you open Instagram or Facebook, you see the same product ka ad. If this has happened to you, type yes, yes on chat. So I see a lot of people typing yes, yes on chat. What I want to explain everybody is that today, social media can be used very well with the help of social media ads. They are very cheap. And the best part is they bring you amazing revenue. Okay. How many of y'all have seen something like this in life? The word sponsored on Instagram or Facebook when you're just scrolling on your phone. Sponsored. If it's sponsored, it basically means that it is an ad. Okay. It is an ad, sponsored. I hope y'all are understanding. Okay. Today in this FDP, I am going to take it live. I am going to show y'all how to make a Facebook ad or an Instagram ad live in under 7 minutes. Okay. If you are excited and if you want me to take this entire thing live and actually show you how to make an Instagram ad or a Facebook ad right now in class, type RN right now. Type RN right now on chat. Okay, so now I'm going to very quickly start and show y'all. Okay, I am going to very quickly start and show y'all how to make the ad. Okay, by the way, if you want to make an Instagram ad or if you want to make a Facebook ad, you need to make the ad via facebook.com. Do you know who owns WhatsApp? Mark Zuckerberg, Facebook. Who owns Instagram? Mark Zuckerberg, Facebook. Okay. So if you want to make an ad on Facebook or Instagram, you need to make it via facebook.com. So right now I am on my facebook.com. Okay. And I'm going to click on this plus sign out here. I'm going to say create. And now I am going to create an ad in front of you right now. I hope you all have all typed RN on chat. Okay, excellent. So I'm loading Facebook and Instagram's ads manager. And in under 7 minutes, I will show you how to make an ad. It takes a few minutes to load this tool as a very heavy tool, but I hope you all are enjoying today's session and I'm actually teaching you all some effective marketing strategies. So the first question that Facebook will ask you when you're making an ad either on Facebook or on Instagram is, "Bhai, aapko ad kyun banana hai?" So I am going to tell Facebook, "Hey, I want to make an ad to get traffic to my website. So I want someone to click on my Facebook ad or my Instagram ad, and then I want them to click on the ad and come to my website." Everybody pay attention. This is a very important part, and I'm going to blow your mind in the next 5 to 10 minutes. Okay. So I am going to make a very quick ad, and if anybody clicks on my ad, they will go to the website. So I'm going to choose traffic as that I want people to click on my ad and go to my website. Okay, so let's start making the ad. See, folks, to teach you making this ad can even take me 6 hours. But I'm going to fatafat show you to inspire you that you all can make an ad. It is very easy. Okay, so I'm just going to name this campaign and I'm going to name it FDP Dummy Campaign. So my team knows that it's a dummy campaign. Okay, traffic. And now I'm going to tell Facebook. Okay, I'm just going to go next. Folks, just few more minutes and I will be done with the entire session for the entire day. So I've not taken more than 1 hour of yours, but I hope I have given you all great information for the day. Okay. So as you can see, they're asking, choose where you want to drive traffic. Okay. Choose where you want to drive traffic. And I can say, hey, do I want people to go to my website, to my app, to Facebook Messenger, or do I want them to click on my ad and go to WhatsApp? They can even click on my ad and then go to WhatsApp. I am going to rather just choose website. Okay. And now you all can see something very interesting. Okay. What is very interesting is this. Facebook is telling you that if you advertise on Facebook in India, look at where my cursor is. In India, between the age group of 18 and 65, you can advertise to, look at where my cursor is, you can advertise to 34 crore Indians. That is how big their database is of Facebook and Instagram. I say, nah, I don't want to advertise to entire India. I want to advertise to people in Mumbai. For example, I'm just going to give an example. Okay, so I'm going to type Mumbai. And you can see that Facebook is telling you, okay, your audience size is not anymore 34 crores, but if you want to advertise in Mumbai, you can reach 1.6 crore people. Now I'll say, Baba, I don't want to advertise to people between 18 and 65. I want to advertise to people between the age group of 18 and 23. I can change this entire thing. And now I can see that there are 35 lakh people between 18 and 23 in Mumbai who use Facebook or Instagram. But then I want to say, no. Mumbai is too big. I want to only advertise, let's say, since IAA, we have a Thane branch. Let us today advertise in Thane. Okay, so I will say, okay, I want to advertise only in Thane. I can click on this drop pin button and I can drop this pin in Thane and I can say, hey, I want to advertise only in 2-kilometer radius of Thane. You can see now there are 65,000 people between the age group of 18 and 23 in Thane. But I can say there are thousands of people who are traveling. So I'll say, no. I only want to target people who live in this location. So I'm going to change this, and I'm going to change people living in this location. Facebook and WhatsApp and Instagram is tracking where you sleep your night from 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. And that becomes your change it. And now you can see 38,000 people live in 2-kilometer radius of this place, and they are between the age group of 18 and 23. Now let's say my product is a very expensive product. Okay, let's say it is a mobile phone. It is an iPhone. Okay, it is a new iPhone. The new iPhone that I'm just taking an example. It is a new iPhone that is going to launch, and I want to advertise to all other people who own smartphones, expensive smartphones. So now let's go and find from these 38,000 people who own expensive smartphones. You can even do that. So I'm going to click on browse. Then I'm going to click on something called behavior. And then I'm going to click on mobile device user, all mobile devices by brand, Apple. And let's find how many people own an iPhone X from these 38,000 people. Fewer than 1,000 people. Let's see iPhone 8 Plus, iPhone 8. And let us find such similar brands. Okay. Let us get some suggestions from Facebook. And let us target to people who own an S9 and an S8. Or let us even find how many people own a OnePlus phone. Let us see. 1 second. Okay, let's type OnePlus. Own the OnePlus. Let's see. Still lesser than 38,000. Let me just increase. So around fewer than 1,000 people your ad will go to. Okay. And so that is kind of the magic of Facebook ads. I've made this a little bigger. Now you can see in 4 kilometers radius of Thane, people who own 18 and 23. Let's make this 24 to see if there are more people. Okay. Between 18 to 24. Okay. How many people own 8, 8 Plus, X, or a OnePlus, or a Galaxy Note S8 or S8 Plus or S9? Around 1,800 people. And now you can only advertise to these 1,800 people. Do you think that is interesting or not interesting? If you think this is interesting, or if you think this blew your mind away, type mind blown on chat. If you don't think it mind blew you, let me show something else to you. Okay, so this was one option. I'm going to quickly show you all 2 more options, and then we'll get to the end of the ad. It's a very heavy tool, so it takes a lot of time to click, and everything takes a lot of time to change, guys. So be with me. I hope you all are enjoying. Let us take an example that I want to target. Now let's forget Thane and let's move back to Mumbai for an example. Just an example right now. Okay. And let's say I want to target students. Okay. And let's say I want to target students who study at a university. Let's say I want to find how many students are studying at, I have graduated from NMIMS University. So let us find how many students study at NMIMS University. Okay, very simple. Facebook has all this data because of your photos on Instagram, your WhatsApp chats, everything. I'll click on demographics. I will click on education. I will click on schools and universities, and then I'm going to type NMIMS. You can see there are 56,553 people who have studied at NMIMS according to Facebook and Instagram and WhatsApp's records. If I click on this, the number will change out here. Only 4,500 people. Why? Because my age group is between 18 and 24 and living in Mumbai. I hope you all are understanding. If I want to find out from these 4,500 people, anything else, I can find out anything else. I hope you all are liking this. You know, we can do such detailed targeting. Okay. And let me show you one last thing which should thoroughly blow your mind. Okay. Which should thoroughly blow your mind. So be with me. I am going to make you have a lot of fun right now. We still have 4 minutes to finish this ad. So be with me. Okay. There's another option that Facebook has called custom audiences. I'm going to click on this. And I'm going to say create new custom audience. Now, I want you all to understand every business has a database of name, number, email ID of customers, or you've bought a database from somewhere else. Okay. Today, you can upload your database on Facebook and you can advertise to the same guys on Facebook or Instagram. If whatever I show you, if you really like what I show you today, I want you to go to chat and type mind blown or MB. Okay. So let me show you what I want to show you. Now I'm going to upload a customer list in front of your eyes right now. Oops, sorry, 1 second. Sorry, 1 second, hold on. Please be with me. Please be with me for a second. It's a very heavy tool, guys. It takes a lot of time to load, unload. Oh my God. 1 second, guys. Please stay with me. So I am going to now I'm going to quickly take an entire database and I'm going to upload it right now. Okay, so be with me very quickly. I will just do this. It's a dummy ad that I'm making with you guys. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on create new custom audience. Okay. And now I'm going to choose customer list. And now I'm going to click on next. I'm going to go further. And now I'm going to upload a file of a database. Okay. So I'm going to call it SVKM. You can see I have this entire database with me out here. SVKM seminar database 2016-17. You can see I have customers' names, numbers, email IDs. Names, numbers, email IDs. And if you want to see the total number of name, number, email ID I have 1,229 people out here. 1,229 people in my database. I'm going to upload this entire database to advertise to them. What will do once I upload it, I have uploaded their phone number, if you can see out here, and their email address. Now, when I say upload and create, Facebook will try to find these people as Instagram users or Facebook users via their email ID or their phone number. So I'm going to upload, and now you see they will try matching these 1,229 people via their phone number or their email ID. And boom, done. You can see that they have roughly found 1,227 people out of 1,229. And now when I click on done, my ad will only and only go to these 1,220. If you think this blew your mind away, then please go to chat and type yes, yes, or MB, whatever you feel. So now I have put my audience out here. If you think this blew your mind away, then go to chat and type MB. Okay. And now very quickly, I'm going to make my ad. Okay. So I'm going to go to tell Facebook that create ad It's a single image ad. Okay. And very quickly, I'm just going to add a photo of something to make an ad in front of you all right now. So I have taken an image. And it will take some time. Learn, and I'm going to change this. Learn digital marketing with the best from the industry. Get certain. And now you can see that my ad is ready. So if you can see, my entire ad is absolutely ready. It is ready on, I can do this ad on facebook.com. Okay. If I want to do this ad on Instagram stories or Facebook stories, you can see that my ad is again live on Facebook stories or Instagram stories. So you saw in under 7 to 10 minutes, I made an ad and I'm fully done. Okay. Simple image I put, wrote some text, chose my target audience, and I made my ad. If this interested you, please type MB on chat. And in the next 3 minutes, I will be completing my session for the day. I hope you all are enjoying. But I just want to tell you all that mota moti, the biggest ways of digital marketing or effective marketing today is Google search, Google ads, and Instagram and Facebook ads. These are by far the most important ways. But there are some other forms of digital marketing or marketing which you should know of today. One of them is called influencer marketing. Today, all brands in the world, okay, are trying to hire popular people on Instagram or TikTok or Facebook and make them wear their product. So here's a brand called Daniel Wellington. It's a watch brand. And what they did was they got popular people on Instagram who have more than 10,000, 20,000, 1 lakh followers to click a photo standing like this with their watch in their hand. And that's how they managed to increase their sales amazingly. So instead of paying a Shah Rukh Khan to wear your watch, you are taking that same money and paying 1,000 different popular people, micro popular people, and getting them to post about your product. Influencer marketing. One of the most important things is remarketing today. So IID, if you ever come to my website, IID, you will see an ad like this, which says, "We know you checked us out." Today, nobody buys a product in the first go. People go to a website, then think about it. At the same time, your ad needs to start following them and you need to show them an ad about your product. Very important today to do email marketing. 8 out of every 100 emails sent are opened. So very important for all of us today to do email marketing. Very important today. 90 out of 100 SMSs are always open. So remember that, do not forget SMS marketing, email marketing, SMS marketing. Very important. Online reputation management. I want you to know, according to me, 97% of customers today read reviews before they buy. So please ensure that your brand always has very good online reviews and you are able to do your job. This is a story where, okay, we don't have enough time. I cannot do this story right now. But going on, some other ways of marketing today are QR code marketing. Because everybody's on their screens, it's very easy for someone to take a photo of a QR code and then just put it and then move on from there. So very important to learn QR code marketing, especially if you're doing a webinar like this. Just put a QR code, students can take a photo of it and can get access to their material. So QR code marketing is on the uprise. Here's an example how Instagram and a game called Angry Birds was doing offline marketing via QR code. You could just scan the Angry Birds ka poster and you would download the app. Similarly, a lot of brands have now started moving to something called as virtual marketing. Okay. So McDonald's came up with this box in which they used to give food, okay, and they started calling it the Happy Goggles mask. I'm sorry to say mask, the Happy Goggles box, okay. You could open the entire box and then it would become a virtual reality, a virtual reality binocular for you, where you could put in your phone and then you could see a lot of things, okay. Like for example, this is how the mask looked. This is how the entire thing looked. You could put your phone inside it and then you could see
Meet Hapika.
you could put your entire phone inside it. You can see out here that you are putting your phone inside it, and then you can play much better games. So kids were more attracted to buying a McDonald's product because they were getting such kind of a virtual reality goggle for themselves. So marketing is changing. And with that, I would like to conclude. But before I conclude, just would like to tell you that IID is India's one of first digital focused institute. And we have main programs are our post-graduation in digital marketing and our digital marketing online course. It's a 2-month live course that we teach, and we have an 11-month post-graduation. We have a lot of online courses which are video recorded courses, and we have more than 43,000 students just in 1 year who are actually paying us and are doing our video courses. So that kind of brings me to the end of my session. I am very active on Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn, and my handle is Karan Shah 0123. There are so many Karan Shahs in the world, which is why my name is Karan Shah 0123. This is my WhatsApp phone number, my work phone number. Only message me if you need to. My email ID is karan@iide.co and not .com. And here's my website, which is www.iide.co. Take a photo or a screenshot of this if you like. And after this, I will be very happy to take questions from anybody out here. I'm very happy to read the chat and go ahead with questions. So that kind of brings me to a good, quick 1-hour session with everybody out here. And now I would like to stop sharing my screen and take questions, or if the management committee wants to talk, I'm very happy. Vinay sir, if you're speaking, I can't hear you. You're on mute.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Your session was very interesting. First of all, it's a two-way communication. We doesn't feel like that. It feel like that we are into the classroom. And the way you have explained the process of going digital to Maha-digital, the statistics which you have collected relating to the audience, relating to the consumers, the way you have explained the marketing funnel, the story of Sanjeev Mehra, the way you have explained the IADA model, the way you have divided the digital world into SEM and SEO. I didn't know that SEM, SEO something is there. And you have also cleared us how to create a good advertisement, good marketing techniques, free of cost on a Google. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. If any questions are there from the audience, you can write down into the chat box. Audience, please.
Should I answer some questions, sir?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, please, sir.
Yes, sir.
Before to answer question, in fact, I must thank you and in turn, Dr. Rakesh Sharma for making you available. And at the same time, I cannot forget Honorable Prabhu sir, but the lady, Secretary of Prabhu sir, who made Prabhu sir available in impossible situation for him. So thanks to both of you. Now you can please proceed.
Sir, thank you so much for Raki ma'am. She's one of my mentors who actually brought me in the education business. So
Absolutely.
So to everybody else out here, Jyoti Patil ma'am is asking me, does online business have a short-term life or a long life? Ma'am, a very long life, the longest life. Because now online is the way to go, ma'am. Thank you everybody for the great Facebook ads, can it be done in regional language? The answer to Shri Devi KB's question, yes, Facebook ads can be done in regional language. When you start making your ad, I skipped that because I went too fast. You can select on regional language and you can choose Telugu, Malayalam, Marathi, anything that is there. Kanna Biran, is there a need to get prior legal procedures to make online advertising? Kanna Biran, this is to explain to you that as of now, the Indian legal law has no laws on online advertising. So there will be day and time when laws on online advertising will come, but as of now, there is no law. Just don't use any celebrities' photos because there's still a law on endorsements and stuff like that. But otherwise, online advertisements actually has no law as of now. Are these ads free? No, sir, these ads are not free. You will have to pay Facebook or Instagram to show your ad to the right target audiences. What is remarketing? Sir, remarketing is a process where you go on to Amazon to buy something. You don't buy it in the first shot because it might be expensive or you don't like it. When you go onto Facebook or Instagram, the product of the same photo follows you everywhere, reminding you either buy or die. So that is what remarketing actually is. So thank you so much. I think I have managed to, whatever questions I found relatable, I have managed to answer most of them. So thank you so much, Santosh sir, Vinay sir, Vidya ma'am, Rajeshri ma'am, Nishikant sir. I hope I have ensured that this audience has enjoyed today. And thank you so much, everybody. Thank you so much, sir.
Karan sir, I must tell you the feedback that I'm getting, they're phenomenal. And you are an amazing speaker. That's why I think maybe I am then TEDx are after you to get you are one of the most sought after person. Thank you very much for making it.
Thank you so much, sir.
Now,
Great.
Tiwari, sir.
Great, sir. Yes. Now I would like to give the over to the Rajeshri ma'am to give a vote of thanks. Yes, Rajeshri ma'am, over to you.
Before
Once
Rajeshri ma'am,
again,
can I request Karan, if possible, because these participants are like members of our organization, because they are frequently, there for all our sessions. So if we can keep some more session of yours related to this or something what you feel, that will be a great help for all of them and for our association.
Happy
Thank
to
you.
do so, Nishikant sir. Happy to do so.
Thanks, Bru. Thank you.
okay. On behalf of Maratha Mandir's Baba Saheb Gowde Institute of Management Studies, I, Professor Rajeshri, feel honored to propose vote of thanks. To begin with, I take this opportunity to thank our chief guest, Honorable C.A. Suresh Prabhu, for being a part of National FDP. Thank you, sir, for enlightening us with your knowledge. I would like to thank our resource person, Honorable
Rajni
Karan
ma'am,
Shah,
sorry, but
for
I
sharing
think
his
the
knowledge
voice
and insight and
is not clear. Now it is okay.
Yeah, now it is clear.
making this
Now it
FDP
is
so lively and memorable to all of us. A big thank you to Indian Accounting Association Thane branch for collaborating with MMBGIMS and making this event successful. Thank you to our chairman, Honorable Rajendra Gowde, and management to give us this opportunity to hold National FDP. I also take this opportunity to thank our director, Professor Dr. Vidya Hatangri, IQAC team, and FDP organizing team for putting
very
all
sorry.
the
There is some
efforts to
technical glitch.
make
The people will
this
come back.
success. I
Please
also
hold
thank
on.
CA Santosh
Stay
Dhak
tuned.
and Dr. Nishikant Jha for providing us helping hand and cooperation throughout the webinar. Lastly, I thank all the participants for being with us today and making this event a great success. Before I end, I would like to make an appeal that our admission inquiries are on. Kindly visit our website www.mmbjms.in and you can contact for admission inquiries to me and Jessica Menenzes. The phone numbers of Jessica and mine is given in the chat box and also the URL is given. Thank you everybody. Have a wonderful time.
In addition, I personally thank the Maratha Mandir Baba Saheb Gowde Institute of Management Studies and the Indian Accounting Association and all the office bearers. And in addition, I personally thank our advisors, Ajay Bhamre sir, K. Shanti madam, Professor Dr. C.A. Apte sir, and Arvind Water, because they mostly they have come at my call. So I must be personally thanking them. Apart from BJMS College and Indian Accounting Association. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you
Kanish,
so much, sir. Bye-bye.
kindly end the session.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Thank you. Nice of you.
Bye.
अच्छा बोला